Hello guys, welcome back to the channel TECHTRO, the Indian Football Hub. Guys, Intercontinental Cup is back again. We are again going to watch India play the Intercontinental Cup, but we are going to face different opponents. They're not from the different continents, but are from different sub-confederations. The average FIFA ranking of last year's participants was 112.5, but this year it has slightly improved, as the average FIFA ranking of this year's participant is 107. It is going to be the second edition of Intercontinental Cup, and it is going to be an important tournament for each team ahead of the World Cup qualifiers, which will start from September this year. From India's perspective, Intercontinental Cup is going to bring us hope, strong belief and strong expectations. India will host the tournament for the second time in a row, and we are not going to play the tournament just to participate. We are also not going to play the tournament just for pride. Obviously we are, but more importantly, we are going to play to defend the Intercontinental Cup. We were the champions last year when we defeated Kenya 2-0 in the final match inside the packed stadium, with Sunil Chhetri making his name on the score sheet, and we fans expect that we are going to do the same again this year when we start our campaign on 7 July against Tajikistan. Recently, in an interview, Kamaljeet Singh said that we are focused on winning the tournament and will give our 100%. It's all about to defend the Intercontinental Cup. Prior to the World Cup qualifiers, this tournament will play a massive role in preparation for the World Cup qualifiers. The pots has been decided, and Tajikistan are plotted in the same pot as India, and draws to decide the groups will happen later this month. But right now, it's all about the Intercontinental Cup. We have a lot of players who debuted for India 1 month ago in the Kings Cup, and we saw completely a different style of playing football, and with super positiveness from the coach, Igor Stimac and all the players. Our expectations and beliefs are growing stronger and stronger every day. We all are very excited to watch the team because this team has wonders to achieve. In the Kings Cup, we played 2 matches where we lost a match, but we also won the other match. And what's more interesting here is that even though our FIFA ranking remains same, our ELO ranking has been increased by 2 positions. And now we stand in 145th position in terms of ELO ranking as of 30 June. From now, we need to make sure that we don't look back. We need to try our best in every match to go forward. The match will be played on 7th of July in Trans Stadia, Ahmedabad. The capacity of the stadium is 20,000. It means Trans Stadia has 2.5 times more capacity than last year's venue, Mumbai Football Arena. Though Mumbai Football Arena has capacity of 8,000, but we saw completely packed stadium after the captain's plea. But the question rises that does there will be a such condition that our captain or any other player from the team have to plea again and ask people to watch them. But this time I feel like we are going to see number of people watching the game, because number 1, Trans Stadia is going to host the first ever international football match. Number 2, India will be playing in Trans Stadia for the first time. Number 3, when Trans Stadia hosted the Kabaddi World Cup in 2016, we saw the full stadium supporting for India, and that's what we expect here. Obviously, there are going to be many match screenings all over the country, and every Indian football fan will surely support India, no matter where they are in any part of the country. But the support inside the stadium means a lot. Now let's talk about the squad released by Igor Stimac after the camp. It consists of the same 3 goalkeepers that we saw in the Kings Cup, and they are Gurpreet Singh Sandhu, Amrinder Singh and Kamaljeet Singh. And the defenders are Pritam Kotal, Rahul Beke, Sanjay Jingan, Adil Khan, Anas Atha-Dodika, Subhashish Bose, Jerry and Naren Galot, who will make his debut. Then comes the midfielders, Amarjeet Singh, Anirudh Thapa, Pranoy Haldar, Udanta Singh, Changte, Brendan Fernandes, Vineet Rai, Sahal, Mandarao Desai will also make his debut. And finally, Roland Borges returns to the squad. Forwards are same, but there's only one change. Jobby Justin replaces Balwant Singh. And rest, we have our captain, leader, legend Sunil Chhetri, Farooq Chaudhary and finally Manveer Singh. But let me remind you that these are the names of 25 people. That means the squad will cut down to 23, and 2 unlucky men wouldn't make to the final squad. But who the 2 can be? Who won't make to the final squad? They are surely neither the forwards nor the goalkeepers, because we can't just afford to have less than 4 strikers and 3 goalkeepers. we did the same in the Kings Cup. We went with the 3 goalkeepers and 4 forwards. So I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be the forwards or the goalkeepers. It can be one of the midfielders and one of the defenders, and this is what I think, because in the Kings Cup we had 5 defenders and now we have 8 defenders, and on the other side we had 11 midfielders in the Kings Cup, but now we have just 10 midfielders. And I really think that Jerry and Roland Borges won't make in the 23-man squad, because in the left flank we already have many players. Subhashish Bose is our regular left back, then comes Brendan and Chante, who also play in the left flank, and then we even have Mandar Rao Desai, whom I personally think that is the possible replacement for Subhashish Bose for the left back position, because Mandar plays as a left back for FC Goa and is a creative player who even tries to score for the team. And talking about the midfield, I feel like Amarjeet Singh, Anirudh Thapa and Sahal are much more promising players than Roland Borges. Now talking about the lineup, this is what I feel like is going to be India's lineup against Tajikistan, going with the same formation 4-2-3-1. Our number 1 keeper will be Gurpreet Singh Sandhu in the goal line. Then the left back will be Subhashish Bose. And the concept of bringing Jerry and Mandar Rao might have come to bring a better player at this position and create a competition in the left back position, because during the Kings Cup we didn't have any replacement for Subhashish Bose. Coming to the centre backs, we all would love to see Anas reuniting with Sandesh Jingan because of their great chemistry, and that's why Anas is here joining Sandesh Jingan back in the defense line. Right back of the team would be Rahul Beke, because he is very promising, he scores crucial goals and defends at his full potential. In the midfield, we have Amarjeet, Sahal and Anirudh Thapa. They will be amazing to watch. They bring creativity and positivity in the midfield. We all are eagerly waiting to watch them collectively and individually. Then comes Udanta Singh and Brendan Fernandez in the wings. They would become a great threat in the wings, because Udanta Singh has pace and he helps defensively as well, and even has a great chemistry with Chetri, while Brendan Fernandez will bring creativity in the left flank. Chetri is going to be the main man up in front, because he creates and he will score goals for the team. He will be the main threat for the opponents. This is going to be an attacking team, and no matter whoever is playing, because what matters is the collective effort we put on the field, and we all hope that we win the game and go to the top of the table. Guys, there's a high probability of seeing many changes in the squad each match, because teammates said, once again I will use the upcoming games in the tournament to have a look at all the players in action. Each of them deserves the chance. And talking about the team, he said, we are satisfied with execution of work for the past 10 days. The players have worked really hard and we all are very enthusiastic about the upcoming games. Talking about Tajikistan's football team, they come under the Confederation CAFA, Central Asian Football Association. Let's know that their FIFA ranking is 120th and ELO ranking is 159. The coach of Tajikistan's football team is Usman Toshev, and he has preferred a young bunch of players in the team, hence their team lacks experience. But with the current transition of young players in mind, they definitely can be a surprise package of the Intercontinental Cup. Usman Toshev has shown fearlessness in his approach up till now, and the same is expected in the Intercontinental Cup. And this tournament will be the biggest challenge in his managerial career. The Tajikistan football team has relatively young and inexperienced squad, and therefore this tournament will also provide the tactician with an opportunity to know his team's strength and weaknesses with an eye on the upcoming World Cup qualifiers. Tajikistan has lost 4 of the past 5 matches and have drew 1 match. Guys, we are confident we will go strong and give our everything on the pitch, because it's about the Intercontinental Cup. We will defend the Intercontinental Cup. So guys, here we conclude the full match preview for the match 1 of Intercontinental Cup, India versus Tajikistan. And guys, it's time to defend the Intercontinental Cup. So if you enjoyed the video, then like, share, subscribe the channel. I will just say, as always, the Blue Tigers are gonna roar.